And a very good evening to all my viewers. It's Tuesday, October 10th, 2023. It's 9:25 p.m. Eastern Canadian time. And a couple of you out there had asked me to do a video of how to access the REM from the metro station if you're a universal accessibility user. So that means, if you have a stroller, a wheelchair, or bicycle, anything that, you may need an elevator to get around, or at least help you get around. And I'm going to do that in this video, and you're going to see it's actually quite complicated. So obviously, first thing you want to do is once you're at Bonaventure at the platform, you're going to take the elevators from the platform to the mezzanine sector, which is the mezzanine floor, the next one up. STM ticket counter, ticket booth. And then from there, that's when it gets a little bit more complicated. So as soon as you're here, obviously you're going to use this gate right here to get out, or not. Just to show you the glitches that happen. But anyways, you're going to take that gate, and then once you're through this gate right there, what you're going to want to do is follow the signs to the REM, which is in this direction. Same direction as Terminus Centre-Ville and Gare Centrale and Place Ville-Marie and Place Bonaventure. Now here's the interesting thing. They could have made this very simple if they put an elevator through this entrance here where it says Place Bonaventure, because at the Place Bonaventure entrance there's a tunnel that you're going to see here, and that tunnel basically leads right to the REM station. You just go up some stairs. So if they were to put an elevator at the end of this tunnel, they would bring you up to the next level. Then you're at the REM station, and then basically if you want to get to the platform of the REM station, well, put another elevator. But the REM entrance here is an exit only as of now, so if they put some elevators in, it would have been a lot easier. So instead, if you're a universal accessibility user, you're gonna have to go this way. Through the Terminus Centre-Ville, or downtown or center city terminus. And then you're gonna have to take this elevator here to go up. Notice they do have the REM signage to guide you. Now the only issue with this route is you're gonna have to go outside. So imagine if there's a snowstorm and it's the middle of winter, the streets are bad enough, you're gonna have to go through the snowbanks. So here's the old, still functioning Terminus Centre-Ville. There's where the 45 used to be. And then from here, and then you're going to want to go into this elevator here, which will take you to 1000 La Gauchetière Street, and it'll take us to ground level outside. And we're about, I'd say, halfway through the journey now. So now you get out of this elevator and you take this door here. And by the way, there's 1000 Rue de la Gauchetière. This is where we are now. And then you're going to use these doors here to get out. And then you're going to use these doors. Contactless button, pretty cool, look. Now this is assuming that all these doors and these elevators are working. So if they're not working, you're gonna have to use, I guess, an escalator, but that's not even always possible. So now this is pretty much the first indoor portion of our journey. Now you have to go outside. And I wanted to show you guys something. There's a sign around here that gives the route for universal accessibility. I don't think they have it out. I think it's only during daytime hours. But anyways, you're going to want to head eastbound. So keep in mind, you know, if this is winter or there's a storm or if it's pouring rain, you're basically stuck outdoors. So this was, in my opinion, a very poorly planned situation. And hopefully they figure out how to fix this. There should be, like I said, that Bonaventure entrance, which is only an exit. You're going to see it when we get to the REM platform. You'll see where the exit is that leads to that tunnel that we just saw. So here you are, you're going this way. And again, this is if you use, whether it's a stroller, a wheelchair, if you're carrying large items, or a bicycle or whatever, anything where you need an elevator or an easier way of getting around, this is for you. As like I said, I've been getting quite a few requests for this, so here it is. And then you're going to want to cross here. And not only that, you have to dodge construction in this great city. Who knows where and when construction will pop up. There's these famous orange cones. And then once you're on the sidewalk, assuming you've made it this far, well, and by the way, there's CN headquarters. You're going to want to go through these doors coming up here. So, you know, there's a famous philosophical saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So imagine if one elevator in this whole scenario is not working. Well, guess what? You're pretty much on your own. So here, look at this even. This door does not have any universal accessibility function. There's no button to press or anything. So you know what you're going to have to do? You're probably going to have to go through this thing, because this will take you to your door. Now, keep in mind, if somebody's there, they can open the door for you and get you through this tunnel, this regular tunnel that everyone uses. Usually there's always somebody around, but again, if you're, you know, independent and there's nobody around, or you want to do it yourself, well, there's no button on that door back there. You're gonna have to use this narrow strip. And then look, this is a problem. Guess what? That's a pretty tight fit for a wheelchair or a stroller. This little area right here. And then it gets even worse over here, because you have this sign that's in the way. So you're probably better off waiting for someone to open that door back there. But technically this is the official, unofficial universal access for the REM. Now this is one way to do it. I'm sure there's other ways to get here if you have, you know, universal accessibility needs. And then basically you go through these doors here. It might even be easier to go from Central Station, this entrance here. You can see it's like a wider sidewalk. And then basically you go through these doors. And assuming this works, well, look at this. You have a button here to press. And the final step in our journey will be the elevator here, which has a history of malfunctioning quite often. So, and we're final phase of this journey will be going into this elevator and going down to S1. And then this will take us to the platform level where the trains are. And if you've made it this far, congratulations, because quite the journey. And by the way, for this elevator, you've got to be patient because it takes its time going down. And last but not least, you go this way. It's all flat from here. You're going to want to go through here where the turnstile or the fare gates are going to be. And I assume it's going to be this one here, most likely, for universal accessibility. You can see it's the widest. And all these doors are universal accessibility. We do have the buttons. And of course here you have your fare validator, which will take you directly to, from this point on, to the platform, whatever platform you need, platform 2, platform 1, whatever it is. And pretty much you're good to go on your REM train. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Personally, for me, I don't think that route's really good. I want to show you guys what I was talking about before I wrap it up here. So if you go down here at the other end of the platform, of the main waiting area, you're going to see Place Bonaventure. Now, remember in the beginning of the video, there was that long hallway where I was mentioning if they built a couple of elevators, it would be perfect for your universal accessibility. Well, check this out. I'm going to show you where that hallway eventually leads to. And basically it's right down here. Now, unfortunately, the problem is, well, as of now, it's an exit only. And even if you were to be able to enter by here, well, guess what? There's no elevators. It's stairs. I think there may be one elevator in there, but it doesn't go to the top. So you're basically stuck with those stairs. So again, if they were to put an elevator here, perhaps a couple of other elevators, because I think there's another level to get down to the metro, or two. The mezzanine level where I was showing you earlier, it would be perfect. But I guess they didn't plan ahead that far. So we'll see what the future brings, but definitely in terms of universal accessibility, you can see it clearly needs a lot of work done. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see, hit the like button, turn on your notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and more content to come.